Hello, my name is Courtney Polvino, and I'm going to show you guys a few tricks for starting class with some warm-ups using Zoom. I know that as we are all getting used to using Zoom for some teaching and meeting with students, sometimes the beginning of class can take a while to start up, getting people logged on, making sure everyone's there, taking attendance. It's better to not waste those valuable minutes by having a warm-up ready so students can start getting engaged with class as soon as they log on. I'm going to show you guys two ways to do this. The first uses the Whiteboard app. You can get to this very simply by hitting Share Screen once you've gotten into your meeting. You'll then see all of your screen options show up, and you can select the Whiteboard option. The second option is using PowerPoint. So you can pre-load a PowerPoint, pre-make your questions, and post those for your students to work on at the beginning of class. Now, the nice thing about using the Whiteboard app is that students can annotate their answers right onto the Whiteboard page, and you can save it as a picture, so you can send out everyone's answers later on and they can look back at it. All right, once you select the Whiteboard option, this is what students see. And you can go ahead and type your warm-up question right on the page. So you can ask students an open-ended question, you can ask them a math equation, anything that you would like. So I'm just going to go with what is your favorite color. Now, as you are waiting for students to kind of think about this, you could go to your more options on your menu, and you could disable student annotation so they have some time to think, or you can just let students start annotating right away. Great thing about this, they can easily just annotate their answers right onto the page. All right, they can brainstorm together, they can come up with all different answers, and all you have to do is hit your save option on the annotate bar, and it will actually save a copy of this to your documents folder so that you can find it later on, send it out to students to look back at, or post it on the website, class website, anything along those lines if you want to save that. All right, the second option, you could, if you think this is a lot of, just another thing to do at the beginning of class that you don't want to deal with, you can make a PowerPoint slide with a warm-up question already on it, ready to go. So instead of selecting Whiteboard, you would just select the screen that you want to share once your PowerPoint is open. This does work best if you have a second screen, because you could have Zoom on the first screen and your PowerPoint pulled open on the second screen. But if you only have one, it is still manageable. And this is a little bit simpler because you could already have your questions pulled up. Again, you can disable student annotation if you would like. All you have to do is select the More option and then select Disable Participants Annotation. This is super easy to turn on and off throughout your meeting. All right, so don't worry that if you turn it off, you won't be able to turn it back on. You just got to select that button one more time. And the nice thing about this is that now students can annotate with their answers, or when you're ready for them to answer, they can just quickly put a check mark by their answer. Maybe you can do it anonymously, or you can have their names pop up. It is up to you using the show names of annotators, or like I said, you can leave it anonymous so students aren't worried about putting the wrong answer. And you can see if you need to go over it or if most people got it correct or not. So that was just a quick tips and tricks on using Zoom for a warm-up at the beginning of your class. You can feel free to email me if you have questions, or keep looking out for more tips and tricks.